My mummy.
4-year-old Crystal can only just remember her mother, and her 17-month-old sister Sapphire probably doesn't even know who she is.
But she went back to the Philippines, but those people won't let her in the country.
David Garton's wife Chona is Filipino. They got married in the Philippines 6 years ago, but when they tried to come back to live in Britain recently, Chona was refused entry.
I'm sure that the youngest one, Sapphire, is... she obviously can sense that there's something wrong. She probably realised that there's something missing, but I do think that she would have probably forgotten that she even has a mummy. She's that young. You know? Crystal, she's a very strong little girl. She knows exactly really what the situation is. Although she keeps a brave face on it most of the time, I sometimes look at her and she looks like a scared rabbit, you know, and I'll just see tears rolling down her cheeks, you know. It's just a very upsetting time, you know, for all of us, to be honest. I don't know what to do.
Under immigration rules, Chona isn't allowed into Britain until David can prove he has a job and can support her. The Home Office told us he has to show he's able to support his family without recourse to public funds, but he says he can't leave his children.
I'm just not in the position to be able to go to work and look after 2 children at the same time. And I am unwilling, you know, to farm my children out to childminders. I mean, I think that they're traumatised enough by being separated from their mother at such a young age.
David said he'll start to work as soon as his wife is allowed to join him at Blandford in Dorset, but he fears that will never happen.
It is the catch-22, and I cannot see it being resolved unless somebody takes a proper look at our circumstances.
If unresolved, these 2 girls face growing up not knowing their mother. Charlotte Hawkins in Blandford for Meridian Tonight.
Finally reunited, following fears they would never be together again. More tears for this family, but this time they're tears of joy.
It's just an amazing feeling. I mean, I feel like I've been waiting 10 years. You know, 3 months doesn't sound very long in anybody's book, basically, but it's an incredibly amount of time with the amount of pressure which has been involved.
We highlighted the family's problem on Meridian Tonight earlier this month. David Garton and their 2 young children are living in Blandford in Dorset.
That's my mummy.
But his Filipino wife was refused entry into the country, leaving their 4-year-old daughter distraught.
Although she keeps a brave face on it most of the time, I sometimes look at her and she looks like a scared rabbit, you know, and I'll just see tears rolling down her cheeks, you know. It's just a very upsetting time, you know, for all of us, to be honest. I don't know what to do.
The family waited anxiously at Heathrow today, almost expecting another setback after the many that had kept Chona out of the country.
When I forwarded my papers to the British Embassy and when they gave it back to me, I thought there is no more hope to see my kids and my husband again. And the second one, when they gave me a spouse visa, I'm so happy. I was so jumped and ring him up straight away to say that I get a visa.
Now David can go out and get a job.
It's a tremendous relief. I must say I have learned one thing, and that is being a single mum is not easy at all. It's a great day for all of us.
David can now try to resume his career as a landscape designer, knowing that at last all his family is together again. Andrew Pate for Meridian Tonight.